Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming. We have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Shatterpoint Battle Report series. As you can see, I'm playing with the new Ahsoka model from the kit. If you want to see detailed pictures of her, the terrain, and Vader, just check out our Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, Threads. All of them have lots of pictures. Only playing with her in this game. Don didn't want to bring Vader for some reason this round. So
I did all the Death Troopers, man. I wanted all the Death Troopers.
So we've got Ahsoka, Ezra, and some Commandos. I didn't want to run just Ahsoka with the Rebels. I feel like that's the easiest, obvious choice. I almost did it, but I'm like, I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to run hodgepodge, kind of like, that still work well. So we got that. And on this side, unfortunately, Luke doesn't have a lot of 3-cost options unless you want Cloud City, so he still went with R2 and Lando. But I also threw Obi-Wan Kenobi out of hiding in there, too, just because I thought that'd be funny. He hasn't been on the channel a little bit. So Luke and Ahsoka as the masters running around here. Against what we have on this side, we've got General Veers with some snow troopers and a Death Trooper. It's the Death Trooper Specialist, I think, right? Or Escort?
The Escort. Escort. One. Specialist is with Krennic.
Yeah, Specialist is over here with Krennic. So Krennic has has his new people, if you will, everything but the shores.
Mm-hmm.
As you can tell, I painted Krennic for Don, and Don painted the rest. The basing gives it away a little bit. We should have coordinated better on that.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens to the best of us. And if you guys aren't following the channel a lot, welcome to the channel. If you are, you know, for the 10,000K March, which we're, the time that this debuts, we might be pretty much there or there. So if we're there, ignore this part. If not, this part still applies. We're giving away a ton of things. We're giving away a Blizzard Force, Battle Force, Parasite Legion. So if you don't play Legion, you want in, or you play Legion, you want more stuff. That's one thing we're giving away from the Gift of Games. Thanks, Gift of Games. Any gaming mat, your choice of size. So if you play the 3x3 standard, as we're doing right now from Gray Matter Gaming, you can go buy 6x3. For any mat of your choice from the website, they'll ship for free. A Copa is giving away a set of either the acrylic Shatterpoint tokens or Legion tokens, your choice if you win that prize. Legion Train is going to give $50 to their store. This mat, we're filming at Don's house, so I don't have any of Legion Train stuff with me at the moment. I just brought my handy candy box of the stuff that came with the game. And then lastly, J Squared will give away either one of these bad boys. As you can see, it's all numbered and everything, really nice. It folds down with magnets and collapses to each other. It's awesome. It's their new mission control board. Or if you don't want a Shatterpoint one, the Legion variant of that, which is what we play on the channel with, they're giving away that. So thank you to all our sponsors for giving that away on our March to 10,000 subscribers. You guys have been awesome. We've just flying past the subs lately, so we appreciate that. If you haven't, go ahead and follow us on Instagram and every other social I mentioned. We post things in there daily. And if you'd like some merch, it's listed below with our Patreon. Speaking of Patreons, big shout out to all the commanders.
Huge thanks to our commanders: Jamal Awahadi, Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Tyrell Pohl, Playing with Karma, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Dan Bongiorno, Ryan Ross, Anthony Buonomo, Ethan McKinney, Grant Sunier, Sozo, Grimoire Gamer, Anthony Hosking, Big Woody, James Cox, Martin, Stan Parks, Michael Riling, Django Bat, and Kakuja1111.
Thank you all so much. You're the reason that we can do all these extra episodes. If you haven't, we've posted some recent unboxings, some interviews from Adepticon, some recon games or skirmish games from Legion, you name it. We've been posting a lot of extra content lately, and it's all thanks to you guys. So we appreciate that. If you're interested in Patreon, more information below. They get all kinds of things, including episodes a week early, extra entries, Discord privileges, year goodie boxes, much, much more. Go check it out. With that, I think that's everything. We're ready to get into this?
Let's do it.
We are playing the
Never Tell Me the Odds.
And the first one we're flipping right now live, so we don't even know what it is yet. We're going to be playing Daring Gamble. So we'll activate those, get the board set up, and we'll start getting into it. Let's just get right to it. And also, before I get too far and forget, if we, at the time of this video, we already hit the 10,000 subs, and we're stopping the giveaway for all that stuff, because when we hit 10,000K, the giveaway's done. We have a stack of all these alt shiny Mandos, alt shiny Veers, Lando, Kit Fisto. We also, on the very back of this, there's a couple top 4 Kit Fistos in here. Same thing, but they have a top 4 stamp. And then I left one out to show you. And then, of course, we have the acrylic plastic card, too, that will give all these away for the next round of giveaways after we reach the 10,000. So this will be the next one there. Let's get started. Let's get going. To my stack, we got Ahsoka. Well, we're definitely going to spend a force to put her away. And we're going to flip again, and we're going to get Obi-Wan. Probably not who I wanted. He's got Run, which is the start of the unit's activation. Choose a character in this unit or another allied character that is engaged with an enemy chosen. This character may heal and reposition, but
can't run when you got nothing to run from.
No engaged. So he'll just take a move action to boop, touch this ladder, and come on up.
Sure.
And then we will just go ahead and...
You also have just done a regular climb.
Could have, but I didn't want to. We're going to take cover.
Sure.
Get a hunker and go ahead and move forward, and that's him.
Alrighty. All right, so beforehand, with my prepare for surface attack, I did go with the Death Trooper Specialist. That is with Krennic. He did pop up to, he used his dash to egress onto the ladder.
The ability to let you put one in reserve and
Yes.
take a dash.
You do that. I'm going to go ahead and go to my stack, though. We're going to get Veers himself. He is going to tell, you have your orders. At the start of this unit's activation, choose an Empire secondary unit or Allied Stormtrooper unit. One character of the chosen unit may dash. So we're going to tell this guy to start working up here. So he's going to dash that way. And then I will have results. Choose an Allied Stormtrooper supporting character within 4. The chosen character may dash and gain a hunker. So we're going to start moving these snowtroopers. Probably, I'm going to send...
Is it each character or just one character in the unit? Just to clarify.
The chosen character... Oh, so it's just one character.
Yep. So which one do you want?
We will just send this fellow this way just to have him do that. And then it may gain a hunker, remove a condition for itself, or make it 5. So he's just going to gain a hunker.
Woohoo! Veers dishing out those orders early.
Yep. Veers will then advance himself. Probably following the storm or the Death Trooper, he moved forward. And then I think he is also just going to take a hunker. We'll shove myself. I can't shove past myself.
Nope.
So we'll just shove himself into the Death Trooper, and that will be him.
So he's holding 1, so he'll score 1 point for this round.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously during round 1, if you guys are new, you can hold areas or have them, but you don't score the very first turn of round 1. So he'll move up 1 on his side. We're just gonna go. Boop.
And then at the end of my activation, I'm gonna pick the point that. Let's go with the point that the Republic Commando people are holding.
Rebel Commandos?
The Rebel Commando people, I'm sorry. Everybody within range 2 of that point can choose to dash. And then anybody that is at range 2 of that point at the end of this suffers 3 damage.
Okay, I will do that. Going to my stack, we've got Ezra. We didn't want to see Ezra, but Ahsoka's already in reserves. By the way, I did move Ezra back slightly, and I moved the Commandos forward, so no one took damage from Veers' little trick.
He's a tricksy guy.
So Ezra's first action would be just to take a nice saunter movement this way, like so.
Sky cam over here.
We're gonna come as far as we can, touching this template there, like this. Hello, Rebel Trooper. And then we're going to do a nice jump up to here. On this train here, yep, just like that. And if I measure calculations are correct, yeah, we'll take a shoots on him. So we spent a force, use force jump, and then there the rest of stuff's just his actions.
That's what I'm saying.
Got attack of 6 on Ezra.
My range defense is 5, but because he is in reserves, I get an extra dice for defense. So we're at 6.
We're using the fancy worlds dice we got from DEFCON, so let's see how those work. We'll give a couple more rolls. That first one. 1 expertise though is 2 hits, so that does help that failure.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean you can cancel all those. No crits. Let's see what you get back. Ooh.
No, that's all failures but 1, and 1 is 1 block.
You take away 1, so we still have 4.
So I don't like the defense dice so far.
I can go that way or that way. I think we're gonna go this way. I think we're gonna do 2, 4, 5 damage, a pin, and a strain. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds.
You assign him into this 5 wounds, his strain, and his pin. I'm going to have still the same 2. I wasn't able to come over here to get this one yet. So we're going to come over to the scoreboard here and go 1, 2 back on my side, and we'll go back over to Don.
All right, we're going to go to our stack. We have the Snow Troopers. Their Force March thing says at the start of their activation, they can suffer a wound if they want to remove a condition from themselves. They don't have any conditions, so they're definitely not going to do that. We're going to get rid of their hunker because that was just temporary. We're going to go ahead and do a move action for our first action here.
You need to get to that second point, so it's a smart thing.
We're going to end up right here.
Okay, makes sense.
And then we're going to go ahead and do a move with this fella here.
Oh, you will have to, I think, take cover to get to that next one.
No, I do
they have
have
movement?
assault tactics, so we will spend one of our force. Each character in this unit may dash, and then I can suffer a damage to immediately make a focus action. I'm not going to suffer the damage to make a focus action because I don't think the damage is really necessary at this point. But we will take a shot into Obi, and then I'm gonna move just a little bit over here, so I'm a little harder to push off at this point from your view, and we'll shoot into Ezra. So we'll split fire and see what happens.
And they throw 5 dice at range with that tree there. Ezra is going to defend with 5 back.
All right, let's see what happens.
It's a lot of expertise.
3 expertise at range is just a crit and a damage, though, which
Not
is
bad.
It's not bad. It's not great for 3 expertise, but
Bad. So shoot 3. Let's see if I can roll a little better on the dice here. 5 coming at you. Oh no!
so I don't know that we're gonna keep rolling these dice.
I did cancel the only 2 I could cancel, so I guess that's fine.
Something, I guess.
So you got
one down the tree is just a damage.
So
So,
just 2
Ezra's
damage.
taking 2 damage, and then let's throw some dice at Obi-Wan. See what
Obi
happens.
also has 5 in defense, and his tree is right there.
Okay, just the one then.
These world's dice getting hot. 5 back. That's not bad. Still 2 failures, but that would be 3 blocks, so nothing for
Okay,
Obi.
so nothing for that.
To get the point he's had for a while, he just grabbed this point and this point here, which is going to give him 3, so he gets to move 3 over to his side of the board, which is a pretty good swing.
1, 2, and 3.
Look at that. Looks
There we
great.
go.
Luke Skywalker, ladies and gentlemen. He's got the ability to return the Jedi start of the activation. He may jump and recover 4. So let's get one of those forces back. By the way, Ahsoka, for those who don't know, she is a 8 squad building points, 4 force. It's pretty solid.
It's ridiculous.
It's pretty good. I don't mind it. So he'll do that jump there. His first action will be a full move here. And then we're going to see, are we in range of things here?
Looks pretty good to me.
Just barely, I'll take it. So first thing I'll do is I'll spend a force, and I'm going to say, you can either profit by this or be destroyed, which is his ability. It says, choose an active objective within 2. Each enemy character contesting the objective may dash. Then one character in this unit may dash towards the objective and make a 5 dice attack.
Oh, so you get just a free.
You can dash away. Essentially, do you want to run away or do you want to stand your ground? That's kind of what it's asking.
I mean,
But since we both can dash, I don't think you can really dash away from the hit too much because you're already within range. But it's up to you.
I was gonna say it doesn't make sense then to move. So we're gonna look at you, Luke, and say nah.
We're gonna dash, and then we're gonna make a 5 dice attack, and then after that 5 dice attack is done, I'll do a normal attack.
Great. It's just Luke's tree. I've got 4 defense dice in melee.
This is just the free 5 dice attack before the main swing. So let's see what we can do with that. We got 1, which is going to be 2 hits. So we'll take that away and then add another hit from that. So it's not a bad result there.
Alrighty.
Our free 5 attack. And he answers back with 2 blocks.
Still
So
50%
you're going to take,
failures.
that's 5 damage. It's 2 and a 3.
Okay. Well, that's a reasonable amount of damage to take from only 5 dice. Let's see what happens when we add 3 more dice.
Yeah, it should be fine. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 attack dice coming at you. How many failures though? Ooh, 4 failures. 1 expertise though again is that was a hit. 1 expertise is going to be 2 hits here. So 1, and I'll put 1 back to 2. You can't
Again, 50% failures.
So 3 is going to be it's going to be a total of just 6 damage in a reposition. I think he's
Well,
down.
that downs them for sure. They have 8 health total, so
Okay.
they're
So
dead.
down him, so we'll take that. We'll also gain 1 momentum here. We now have 3 points.
That's not how the momentum in this game works, but yes, I'll give you a momentum cube here.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing the wrong thing. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. I'll grab a momentum cube and do it the correct way.
I had the opportunity to use Krennic's ability to stop him from getting a momentum cube with a force, but that would have left me with like 6 activations to go and 2 force. Not enough. Not enough to do that. And at this point, I don't think it would be worth it. If it was a game-changing moment, I might have considered it. All right, we have the director himself. He is going to start off, he is going to advance up to this ladder and go ahead and pop up on the point here. For his next action, I think I'm going to go ahead and... I kind of want to get rid of that strain, but what is his attack pool? It's not super great. I think I'm just going to recover so I can take the strain away, because a lot of my stuff can do stuff with secondaries and giving them pushes
A lot of
and
his
movement.
stuff can do stuff.
Don't judge me. We're going to use them to play the Garrison. I'm going to choose that's a supporting character. I keep forgetting to read stuff. We're going to choose a supporting character. The chosen character may dash towards an objective, then gain a hunker and make a 5 dice attack. So we're going to dash this way towards that back objective. We'll get a hunker and make a 5 dice attack against, let's go with the Rebel Troopers here.
Okay, the Rebel Commandos. This is just a 5 dice attack, but there's their tree. It's only 1 dice worse than the normal attack, and then that is the tree for the Commandos. There you go, only 2 failures that time.
Just 2 failures though.
2 is going to be 2 hits though, so that converts completely, so that's nice.
That's solid. So
pretty
we
good.
got a trio for you to deal with there.
I've got 5. Can the defense dice on either side wake up? Let's find out right now.
No.
No.
They cannot.
Jeez.
So 2,
You can,
I think I'm going to do...
2 damage and a pin, or a damage, a disarm, and a dash.
I think we're going to do the damage, disarm, and dash action.
Okay. Dash on up, sir.
So we will continue marching forward as the Death Troopers do.
Okay. He moved up, did some things, but didn't take any new points. So he'll still have that point there. Even though this guy's down, no one's taking it from him. So he'll have 2 points. So he'll bring it back to his side by 1.
Woo!
And come back over to me. Going to my stack, we've got some commandos that he just did a damage and a disarm to. So first thing we do is we're going to spend one of our forces for commando doctrines, which reads, each character's unit may dash if one or more characters ends its movement within 4 of an enemy character. This unit immediately makes a focus action and gains a hunter.
Well, that's annoying.
Seems pretty good. So we're going to do that first. We're going to do this to dash on over here.
This guy came around into the
He's
the
definitely
bridge
within
view.
4, so he'll take a hunker and a
free focus.
lovely focus. And then I think both characters do that, right?
I believe so.
Yes. All right, so he's going to... I think we're going to bring him over here, too. We're gonna.
I think the B2s are the only unit that has like an ability that only one character can use for some reason.
Okay, and then we're going to just use normal straight-up move action because he's down, so we don't really fear him too much.
You should. He's very scary.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
We just want to flip that point there, so we're going to come to right here. And then he'll also just kind of come to right here. And then now that they're focused and ready to go, they'll lose the hunker because they're now
engaged.
Yep, even though he's down.
Yeah.
We were doing that wrong.
We did learn about that, yes.
Yeah. See, always learning, guys. Always be learning. We'll go ahead and take a shot into that Death Trooper up there who's a little wounded already. I am focused, this will be 8 attack, but I am disarmed, so no expertise here.
I get 6 again because of the still being in reserves.
Oh my god, the expertise hurts really bad. It's just 1 because of the disarm.
Oh, that disarm.
That's 2. It's a crit, but the disarm cancel would have been a crit in 2 hits. Okay, you still cancel the 1. So
Oh my god, these defense dice.
damage and a pin, which is actually 2 damage because you're already pinned.
Yes. So guys, the defense dice are going to go ahead and be a giveaway at the end of this game because good lord, they're garbage.
We're doing the same attack again from the other guy. He's 8 attack, but the disarm now drops off. So we got 8. Let's see what we do with this one. Oh my goodness, look at these failures. So we still ended up with 4.
Also giving away the world's attack dice.
We're just breaking them in, man. We're just breaking them in.
Jeez.
What's 2 expertise for you?
2 expertise is 2 blocks.
So you're canceling everything but the crit. The crit's going to do 2 more damage though and down him because it's a pin and a damage, and you're already pinned.
So fine. So he's getting that one, that one, that one, and that one. So he's going 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Also, are you spending a force to stop me from getting this momentum?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so we're going to gain a momentum there for downing his character, and then we'll go back to Dawn.
All right, going to my stack here. It is the Death Troopers. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Death Troopers. It's the Shatterpoint. We're going with Death Troopers.
That makes more sense.
It's fine. So we're going to go ahead and take a move action with that fella. It gets rid of our hunker because he got to do some moving. This guy is also going to do a move right to there. Do a quick measure. Are you scoring for next round? No, he's
he there? Okay.
he's within the point.
Did my bad. You got it.
And then I think...
You don't got it, but you're contesting it.
Let's see what they do here. Give me 2 seconds to actually reread the card here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 force for their tactical advance. Each character in this unit can dash. If they dash, they get a focus. So we're going to dash just slightly this way. We want to stay out of melee range over here. We're going to dash just...
You're nowhere near engaged with her, so
yeah,
it's
just a little bit this way. I think we're going to shoot Ezra because Ezra's got some damage on him already.
Okay.
So we'll shoot Ezra. We'll shoot into the commandos and see what happens.
Okay, he's rolling 6, but with the focus, it brings up to 7. In defense, Ezra's got a 5 pack. Let's see what he does. There you go, only 1 fail. That's a really good roll.
Look at that. 2 is a crit and a hit. Oh, no, it is 2 hits. I'm sorry.
You're looking at 3.
I was looking at 3.
Looking at 3, sir.
All right, so you got 2 crits, 4 hits.
Good thing these green dice have been on fire so far, so I'm sure we'll be fine, guys. This will be the turn, though, right?
It's going to be the turn, yeah. No, not quite.
Not great, but
it's better than nothing.
1 block. So we're going to get a block from this. We're going to cancel 3, which is probably one of the better defensive rolls we've seen.
It's true. So I get to go on the tree 3 times here. We've already seen the tree. So it's either 4 damage and a pin or 3 damage and a dash.
Neither takes him out, so that helps.
Dash does nothing for me. I think we'll go with the top route. We'll do the 4 damage and a pin for Ezra.
Okay.
And then the shot into the Commandos.
Commandos will also be rolling 5 in defense.
Oh, that was an aggressive dice. That was a crit, too. Not anymore.
2 expertise is 2 hits.
2 expertise.
It's the same exact roll.
Except for less 1 crit.
Yeah, same number of outcome. I'm sorry, you're right. 2 expertise on them is going to be just 1. So it's the same on my side, too. It just looks a little different.
Right,
so I'm going to cancel 3.
2 this time. We will do the... Yeah, we'll just do the top with 2 damage and a pin.
2 damage and a pin. Okay, we'll dish it out. No one's contesting this point with him, so he's going to take that easily for now. But there is something in the reserves that might have a problem with that in a second. And he's going to get that point there. It's going to give him 2.
Woo! Look at me getting a momentum cube.
Too, because it's on my side of the board. When you end the round with your moving and it's still on the opposite or the opponent's side of the board, you get a momentum cube. For those who don't know. All right, we're going to go with our reserved Ahsoka here and get this new model. Keep her going. She is fearless. Each character in this unit may jump. This character may use this ability 2 times during its activation instead of the normal 1. So we'll spend the 1 force to make her jump because there's no reason not to.
Jump it up.
So we could easily just go up top and get the point automatically without dealing with him. But I feel like this is more fun. So then we're going to go ahead and... They have full health?
They are full health, yes. They have 7 health, though, only. They do have protection.
7 health. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll spend 1... We'll take a focus for the first action, and we'll swing away and see what happens.
Alrighty.
We're going to stay on this side for confusion because we got shoves easily.
Sure. I have 4 defense dice in melee. I also have protection.
All right, so I have 7 dice, but with the focus I took, I'm going to be up to 8. Couple failures again. We got 3 expertise is going to be 3 hits, so that's not bad. That helps get those numbers up a little bit because they were a little.
Those are some rookie numbers right there.
They were a little wimpy there for a second.
Hey, look.
There's
3 failures.
3 dice are great. So 4 down the board is going to be we'll go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do 2, 4, 6 damage, 2 shoves, and a pin. And then I'm going to decide if I want to spend 2 force to hit you again or just let you live. So far, I shoved him twice. I followed through both times. I'm still contesting this, so we're good there. If I down him, I have a chance to win this round. So we're going to spend the 2 force because he only has 2 health, and I get a force back if I down him on top of that. So might as well try it. And I want to use her new ability. This is called Then I Will Avenge His Death. After this unit makes a combat action, it may use its ability. One character in this unit may make an attack targeting one of the same enemy characters within range and line of sight. So we're going to slash again.
Okie dokie.
All right, same exact attack, except we're going to be at 7 dice because the focus only lasts for the next attack. So we'll be at 7 dice here. Same tree, same everything. That seems much better, though. 2 expertise is going to be 3 hits.
Just 3 hits?
So, okay. So it's like we hit with all our dice, essentially.
You did, yeah. Well, I definitely have a chance of living here. I roll 4 dice.
Hey!
Hey, that's the best roll I've gotten so far.
2. Because you only do...
Yeah, it's 2 turns into 1 block.
Yep, so take away 2. So that means I can go down the tree just 5 times.
5 times. Just your whole tree, actually.
5, yeah. I'm going to look and see which one of these is the best option, and I'll let you know. I'm going to go to the top, so I'm going to shove this guy back again. Into damage. I'm going to follow through on that as well. And then we're definitely within 2 of Ezra, so I'm going to heal 1 on Ezra and do a damage. Now I have a reposition and 2 damage. Just going to stay there. Then I have 2 heals. We're going to heal Ezra another 2 times. I'll bring him all the way down back from 4 damage to 1 damage. And then I'm going to jump because I need to get back within range of this guy. We're going to jump back to here, just enough to get into range. And then after that's all we're done, she has her ability called I Am No Jedi. This says, once per turn, when a character in this unit wounds an enemy character, after this effect resolve, refresh a force. I'll get a force back. And this unit may jump. I don't need to jump again. If this unit was a primary or secondary, which is not, I would refresh another force, or one character in this unit may make another 5 dice attack. So that's going to flip this point for us and give us a total of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure.
And I think you're going to probably block this momentum.
Yes, I am actually going to spend the force with the Krennic ability. Your concerns are hardly warranted. Oh, it's actually 2 force now. So I'll spend all my force to stop you from getting the momentum cube.
And the reason it does that is because if he didn't, I'd get a momentum cube right there to win. But since he did that, we're going to go to another
And
round.
I just, I'm a little bit of a masochist right now, and I really want to take a beating, guys. All right, we're going to the stack here. We have
Which
our...
Death Trooper is that?
This is our Death Trooper Escort.
That's this one?
And he has the Imperial Efficiency. I can choose a Galactic Empire supporting unit, and each character in that unit may dash. If they have any wounds, they can make a full-on advance. I'm going to take the Death Troopers and make them advance. And oh my gosh, they can't.
Their pin comes off.
Their pin comes off.
Hooray!
Cool.
What's he doing?
So for his action, he is
He's got no force left.
He is going to go ahead and just be really upset that I have no force left, and we're just going to go this way. And we'll take a shoot into the Rebel Commandos there, and hopefully he's got a push on his tree.
He's got 7 attack dice. The Commandos again get 5 attack dice or defense dice, and let's see what he gets. What's
3?
3 is going to be crit damage.
Crit damage, which
So it's
is
2 crits. So I'm definitely not canceling 2
great.
crits. There's no way. So we're hoping with 5 dice we get 1 block to block the only thing that we can block. Hey, look, that's the best defensive roll, and it doesn't matter because it only cancels 1. Okay,
So I
2.
get to go down the tree twice, so we're going to go with the bottom route. So it'll be a damage and a shove and a damage and a disarm.
That brings them up to 6. No, 5. No, you're 5, yeah. They're still alive.
Yep, you have 3.
No, 6
it'll be
because you did 3.
because I did the extra damage.
But they're still alive, so you can shove one of them, but...
Cool. Love it.
I'll let him shove him, and we'll come back and look at the score. Unfortunately, he did not get that point because it's still 1-1. So he's going to get 1 point there, which is going to come over here, which means regardless of how this next round goes for me, I will take the struggle, and we'll go to struggle 2. But let's see how I take the struggle, if you will. Let's get a momentum cube. Got to give him his points there. All right, we got a Shatterpoint, which normally...
How's this victory lap going to look for you, buddy?
I would go in here and kill something. But I kind of want to get land on R2 up because we only need 2 points. So we have 4 currently on the board. So I think what we'll do is we'll spend a force to mingle. It's each character's unit may dash. Then if there are no enemy characters within 3, each character may instead do a full advance. So we're just doing full advance at this point.
Sure.
We're going to bring this guy, because I have a feeling the next one, the middle is going to be more in play here. So we're just going to bring them both.
That's a safe guess. Usually that's how it works in this.
That's what I figured, you know, it seems like a good idea.
Always good to position for the next round, you know.
This point should also be on top, which we'll fix in a second. I just realized we never moved that point up. Not that it's been in play yet, but
Sure.
it's something to note. So I'm going to move him up here. He'll climb to about there. We'll move R2 as well.
They just have a nice perch up there.
And then their last activation will be to take cover.
Last action.
Last action, yep. And then that's it.
Okay, great.
We'll get 4 points, which as you
4
can
points.
see, Dawn's upside down, but same idea. We'll get you there. We'll reset and go to struggle 2.
Woo!
He's going to go with this bottom one. Supporting units are the challenging the odds one. He rolled his dice. It's going to be that point that's double. The other points that are active are the one that Obi has and the one that Veers has. He's going to pull them. Funny enough, the last in the stack that's not in reserve.
They are going to stand back up, heal all their wounds. They don't have any
no force, no nothing.
things to worry about. Yeah, no force. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to advance this guy this way because he's not helping over there.
Sure, sure.
I believe we already scored this one.
Okay. So you're not advancing that guy at all? He's just staying there?
Yeah, I'm gonna just plop him right on top of the point so
Probably
it's
makes
harder
more
to
sense.
move. And then I think we'll shoot into Ezra for fun,
Okay.
and we'll see what happens.
As a reminder, he is throwing 6. I'm defending with 5. Those are the trees. This is a dice box. Not
One
bad.
failure, 3 expertise is
one
a
crit.
crit and
Oh,
a
crit and a hit. I'm
crit
sorry.
and a hit. Yeah.
That's pretty good. So I can cancel a couple,
Hit.
but I can't cancel that crit with
Hits.
Ezra. I guess you can if I get to 4 expertise, but at that point it's probably not canceling it anyways. Let's see what we get. So I'm blocking 3, which was, I think, everything but the 1 crit, right?
I believe that sounds about right.
So 1 crit gets you 1 damage or damage and you disarm.
We'll go with the damage into disarm,
Okay.
and we'll do it one more time.
Oh yeah, we got 2 of them.
Yeah.
The joys of the supporting units. Ooh. 3 again is a
3 again is a crit
That was
and a
a
hit.
good, solid swing
So we
there.
got 3 crits though for that one.
Yeah, we're not
which is
canceling
real
much
nice.
though. Okay, I will cancel the hits.
Yep.
2 is going to be out of curiosity. It is 2 and a dash or advance. Yeah, advance, right? Or is it dash? That's dash.
Dash.
2 and a dash. So I got 2 and a dash. I can dash your minis, but first you got 3.
So 3, I'm going to go with the bottom route. So this is going to be 2 damage because you're already disarmed. I'm going to dash and then double damage.
So how much damage did you total?
So 4 damage. So 5 damage total.
He's still up. So
Yeah,
it'll be
he's
a
still-
6.
he's
Thanks to
still
Ahsoka healing him is the only reason.
And then we'll go ahead and we'll dash.
He's up with, I think, 1 health left. But either way, Ezra's going to a dash, but he's pinned, so he'll just drop the pin with that dash. And we'll go to score. He's got the bonus one, so it's going to give him 2 points there. 1 point for that one. It's going to bring him 3 onto his side. And then it goes to me. Last in our stack is R2 and Lando. This
He
point
did
is...
roll the back point. He's already secured it.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and first thing we're gonna do is just take an advance. Just a nice
healthy advance.
Nice little whoop. I dropped him a little bit. That's okay. Leaning over the table is not easy sometimes. Whoop.
And we're gonna do that guerrilla filming here, guys. We have extra table space now.
It's okay. We're at Don Top. We're filming for you guys. We'll spend my last force to do a free dash. Because people are within 3, so I can't do a full advance. And then we have 1 action left. I think we're just going to swing at veers and see what happens.
Why wouldn't you?
They throw 6 dice in melee.
Veers also throws 5 dice or 6 dice in melee.
We've got 2 failures and 2 expertise. 2 expertise for them in melee is going to be just 1.
Just 1?
Just 1.
Okay,
Nothing great.
It's not healthy for them. I mean, it's a 3-point unit.
We're going to block.
Jesus.
1 expertise is going to be...
It's a block and a heal, though.
Block and a heal, so you'll cancel 2.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 2 damage, and you'll heal 1 off.
Heal 1, so I'll take 1 back from that.
Yeah, so he'll end up with 1. And then we'll do the same exact thing again. 2, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's see what we get for this. That's not any better. 1 is just 1. So it is a little better. It's 1 better, exactly. And you're going, oh, jeez. So I'm guessing 4 is good.
3, and nope, 3 plus is just 2 blocks and a heal.
So same exact outcome. It'll be 2 damage, which you'll negate to 1 damage. So they've done a total of 2 and 2
2
attacks.
total damage.
Not bad for you. I'm going to control that one worth 1. This back point's worth 2, which I'm going to bring this 1, 2, 3. When you're in the middle, each side gets a momentum cube. And we'll go back to down.
All right.
Last thing he has is the one reserves.
We're going to reserves.
He's up there since
He's been up there since the start. He's going to stand up. He's going to take away all of his wounds and his only condition.
I think the worst thing you have going for you at this point, sir, looking at what you have, is that you're a 5 force with no force, but when you get the force back, 3 of your units all cost double now.
Yep.
And that's a little rough.
He's not looking good. We're not looking good. So we have oppression at the start of his activation. Each character in this unit may dash, and then I choose an enemy within 3, and they gain either a strain or a pin.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and do the dash right here.
Okay.
Right like that.
Sure.
We are going to go ahead and give Ezra... We're going to give him a pin. Make it a little harder for him to jump around.
You pick it?
Yes, I choose to give you a pin.
Then I will take the pin. Okay, what else you got?
So that was just our ability. We're going to go ahead and do an advance. We're going to get in here with the rest of his units
here. Did you ever roll the dice to see what was worth double this
Oh, I did not yet.
You want to just do that live?
Let's do that on camera, live. It is this point, so I already have it, which is unfortunate. I mean, I had no way of getting him to any other. Yeah, no way. We're going to shoot into Ezra now, and...
well, he's only got 2 health left, so odds are you should kill him here. There's his attack. It's going to be 7 dice. Is pretty good against my 5. Ezra's only got 2 health left, and he's pinned his arm, so he's pretty good. We've got 2 failures. We got 2 expertise with 2 crits, though. 2 expertise in range is 2 hits, looks like. Am I right?
It is 2 hits indeed.
Yeah, so I can cancel 3 of these, but it doesn't matter because I can't cancel the crits, period. So let's see what we get with our defense dice roll here. Hey. Won't matter again, but we'll cancel the 3. You get 2 crits. Can you do 2 damage? You can do it on 1. Do you want to dash is the question, or shove?
I don't
can't really shove.
Shoving doesn't do anything for me, so we'll just do 4 damage total.
He goes down. Boom. So he had the point to start, but luckily it was double, so he'll get 2 points and a momentum cube.
I get a momentum cube for Ezra, and then 2 points over here.
Go to my stack. We did roll at that point again, unfortunately. We got the commandos. They're in the middle. They're pinned, disarmed, and only have 2 health left. So we're going to spend a force to put them in reserves since I just refreshed everything. Oh, that's probably the best one I could have asked for, actually.
Yep, probably couldn't have asked for much better than that.
Okie dokie. So let's, damn. Yeah, I think we're just going to save the force and just do a full movement into them. And we won't use the focus. We'll just...
This is just an awesome picture, though. Three Death Troopers on Ahsoka, and they just wouldn't live.
We'll just we'll swing away, and more than likely spend 2 force to swing again and see where we go from there.
All right.
We're going to go on this side this time. It's going to be 7 dice.
Got a whopping 4 defense dice.
See what we can do with this.
Oh, I mean that looks pretty good.
4 expertise is going to be oh, I need 1 more. Just 2 crits. Just 2 crits, unfortunately.
1 more would have gotten you 3 crits.
That would have been much better. I feel like I'm losing dice.
I mean, I don't even really have to roll defense dice for this at this point.
You stopped the 2 hits.
Stop the 2 hits.
It's going to be 3, so it's going to be 2, 4, 6 damage there.
All right, so I drop it down to 5 with protection.
Yep, and then we're going to spend 2 force.
I feel like this just happened a second ago, didn't it?
6, yeah, something like that. We're going to spend 2 force and do that same attack again with her, then I will avenge. We got a failure. 2 is going to be a crit and a hit. So 2 is decent conversion there. And I think that's going to be a down yet. Ooh, what's 2 on that 3? Is it also just 1?
Yep.
So you'll cancel 3, which means I get to go down the tree 3 times. You only have 1 health left, but 2 with protection, essentially.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
No, I did 5. You have 7. So you have 2 health left.
I thought you did 6.
You cut it down to 5.
And I cut it down to 5. So now I have 2 health left.
So 3 with protection. So
3 with protection.
we'll go down the bottom to give you some statuses. So we'll disarm you damage, expose damage, and strain damage. That way you're all messed up when you stand up. But that still knocks him down. And then since he's knocked down, we're gonna get a force back from all that too with our ability, and I can jump if I really want to, which I'm not going to because I'm already where I want to be.
Perfect.
So that's the secondary, so it's tied, so I'm not gonna get that point, but I do have the other 2, so I'll get 2. I'm also gonna get 1 for downing his guy unless you want to spend.
Nope, not going to spend a force on that yet.
And then we'll each get 1 for ending up in the middle.
Because right now I'm in the other version, which is 2 force to do that, so that would be bad. All right, we're going to the stack. It's going to be our Stormtrooper, or Death Trooper Specialist. We're going to spend a force to put him back in reserve because he wanted to be in the reserve just the whole game. And then we're going to go, we'll get our Shatterpoint. We did roll the veers point back here, so we're going to go ahead and go with veers himself. You have your orders. At the start of his activation, choose a Galactic Empire Secondary or Stormtrooper. 1 character in the chosen unit may dash. We're going to go ahead and tell this Death Trooper he has some work to do back here.
Sure.
So he's going to dash 2 right there.
Okay.
That gives him some contention there. I am going to go ahead and then spend 1 force to choose... oh no, that's different.
I'll change his mind.
Yeah, I think I'm changing my mind. I have precious little force here to do that.
You need a moment to think, so.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
He thought about it, and what did you end up with?
I'm going to go ahead and take a focus, and then I am going to swing into them with veers and see if we can't do some damage.
There's Veers' tree. He's got 7 attack dice, 8 with the focus. I've got 5 coming back at him. That's only 2 failures isn't bad at all.
There's 3. Expertise is a crit and a hit.
Same as Ahsoka, so that's pretty good. Okay, we need some big dice here. We got 5 coming back at you. I feel like my story should be 5 defense dice. That's why I feel like I roll for everybody.
Jeez.
1 is going to be 1, so we're going to cancel everything but the crit.
Everything but the crit.
We rolled good there, which means I'm going to take 2 damage.
So we take 2 damage.
That's it.
Right,
He's not done yet, guys.
So I have a slight chance here. So we're going to spend the force to tell this Stormtrooper to get over here and make a 5 dice attack. So he's going to move.
He'll just fall over.
He's going to move over to here. And he is going to make a 5 dice attack onto those guys.
Funny enough, it's a 5 dice attack there, and it's a 5 defense dice here. Hopefully it does. Ooh, a lot of expertise. Hopefully they have a good expertise tree. For 3 expertise and melee, it's going to be a damage and a hit.
Okay, well that's something. You have 2 whopping hits to block with your 5 defense.
Can we do it?
Sure can.
2 is going to be ooh, we don't have any crits. I could actually change a crit to 2, I think, but it won't matter. So we'll block 3, which only has 2. So we'll just take the 1 damage. And we're up to 3 damage of 7, so I think he's going to be fine. He does control this point. He's not going to get this point. He thought about doing Veers' ability on that point if he could have done it just 1 more damage or 2, but since he didn't, there's no way to kill him, so he's not going to do it. But he's going to choose to Obi's points.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Obi's point. You can stay there, Obi, if you want 3 damage. There's no reason not to move because there's no one.
There's no one there at all. So yeah, we're gonna dash him up and move off there, and then he will get his 1 point. We don't have a double yet, and then we'll go back to me after I move Obi. On my stack, we got Ezra, who is down, so he'll go ahead and reroll his damage. I have a pin and a disarm. I think
it's not Ezra.
We're going to take away they also have a pin and a disarm. We're going to take away the pin.
Makes sense.
We'll keep the disarm because at this point, we're not trying to kill anybody because he can easily just move to that point, and the 2 supports are down, so it's just a secondary contesting it with Ahsoka. And even if Ahsoka wasn't there, Ezra breaks ties, which is really nice. So we'll go ahead and stand him up, and we're just going to go ahead and take a... yeah, there's no reason not to. Let's just take a full move. Where is the point?
Directly under this fella right here.
That one. Okay, so we want to come this way then. I couldn't remember which one it was under. I knew it was under one of the Death Troopers, but so we'll come to there with his move, and then we'll swing away just to get his disarm off and see if we can do anything. There's 7 in melee. There's his tree.
Right. I've got 5, but I have 1 more defense because he is in reserves.
I'm also disarmed, so I don't expect it to do much. But besides, remove my disarm for later.
Oh my gosh, 4 crits!
Actually, we didn't roll any. We rolled 3 failures, but we didn't roll any expertise. So that's nice so far.
All right, let's see what happens here.
You got 2. What's 2?
2 is
2.
2.
Block it all.
Block it all.
So nothing there, but I will.
Yep. Flip that.
2 to 1 flips it. So I'll take that. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go over to the board and look what that looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's looking a little rough for the Empire. He rolled. It's that point back there. He's going to his stack because he already has a reserve.
I really just don't want to see the Death Troopers. Oh look, it's some Death Troopers. So they'll stand up again.
No matter what happens here, as long as he keeps them both here, he'll steal this point back. But let's see what he does.
We'll get rid of the strain.
So you're just disarmed and exposed still?
We're just disarmed and exposed.
And you die at the end of this, so you'll score and then go away.
At the end. So I think what we'll do is we'll heal the disarm, and then we'll attack Ezra,
probably.
I guess.
Okay. He's got 5 in melee, and surprise, surprise, I've got 5 in defense.
Well, a good thing I got rid of that exposed or disarm.
Ooh, 2 is going to be 2 blocks in the dash. We're not going to dash, but we'll block the attack out.
Let's see that again.
That's much better. What's 1 expertise in melee? It's going to be 2 hits. That's a really good swing.
That's actually really good in melee.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay. So we're looking at...
Hey,
we're going to cancel everything but your crit, which is going to be...
damage and a disarm.
He got the disarm back after just getting rid of it. Okay. He's going to get the 1 point there. Unfortunately, that's all he's getting right now because I'm still controlling this one, and that one was the double. So 1 point will give him momentum cube.
Ooh.
And then I will have to either get a double point or get the point that he just took to win it the next round. But let's see what happens. Forgot those guys are being removed. The double point is this one. But literally, if I do nothing this round, I will get 4 points, which I just need 2 to win. So instead of making Don roll defense dice for no reason here, out of curiosity, what was the next thing going to be? It wasn't going to be Obi. Only got to see him. He did move up there. That was about it. He held a point for a while. But yeah, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's game.
That was a sad game.
That was that didn't go well for the Empire. I want to talk about new stuff though. Ahsoka.
I have 4 wound tokens on me.
Me too. I don't usually do that much wounding to you in this game, so it felt good. Ahsoka, she feels very solid. She is once again 8-4 Rebel era. She's got the tags of Force User and Rebel Alliance, so that's really nice. 9 health is probably her only little downspout. She's a little low in health, but she has lots of ways to heal. She has lots of ways to attack, lots of ways to move, and her end ability, when she downs anybody, she gets a force and a jump, and if it's a primary secondary, she gets another force or a 5-base attack. She can attack twice, she can riposte, and she can jump twice. So
she's just... the only downside to Ahsoka is she's all about herself.
Yeah, she has nothing on her card that helps her
but I don't know how bad of a downside that is when all of the other Rebel characters are like, hey, I'll help you out, don't worry about it.
I also see like I said, I was trying to run different things, but her and Kanan.
Yeah, that would have been sad.
Kanan gives you 1 more squad building point than Luke does too, and he also does abilities that play with Rebel Alliance, so that would be really fun to play with too.
Yeah, I could see that being pretty threatening, especially because Kanan is really just kind of the cream of the crop right now for the Rebel action.
But yeah, Ahsoka, really solid. I know we didn't get to see a grid showing because dice and just situations where you were at, but Krennic and all the Death Troopers are new for you.
They are new. I mean, the Death Troopers don't feel super exciting. They feel solid. They're fine.
But what if they were paired with like an Iron Gideon? How would you have liked it? That's his favorite. They're not scouts. They don't play with Iron's ability. So, but Gideon gives them extra dice.
Gideon would give them extra dice, which would be cool. There's not a lot of shoves on their tree, and they don't. I mean, they each can move a little bit with the for force, but the commanders that they pair well are low force commanders. So
it's fair.
I don't know. Obviously, this first round, I have not a whole lot of experience with how they're going to perform, but
he kind of foreshadowed this when we were setting up our opening picture. It showed Luke Ahsoka against Krennic Veers. He goes, "Man, if this was real, this would be a really, really bad matchup." It would be
a one-sided matchup for sure. And it was for sure a one-sided matchup. But yeah, Krennic is interesting. His ability to stop your opponent from kind of getting that win. I think if a game was close, he would be really good because you could potentially stop an opponent from taking a momentum cube that would win them a struggle, and then maybe swing it back and win it yourself next. So I think it's good. His 2 force with no force recovery though on Krennic is real rough.
Yeah, you gotta figure out what to pair him with. All his stuff is free though, right, or something like that.
Well, his ability reduces the cost if you have his attack card in arrogance. So your concerns are hardly warranted, which is the thing that stops momentum, is 2 force. So it's either 2 force or 1 force. And then if he ever gets wounded, it's 3 force or 2 force on a 2 force character.
Krennic and Vader would be pretty good. Vader regens force.
Yeah, that could be good.
And he would help make up for that.
Would actually work out pretty
and
nice.
Vader would be the really good forward threat while Krennic can order things. I think that'd be a good pairing.
That would be pretty good. I wouldn't mind that. Krennic's ability to just take a point if he's in it we didn't get to see that at all because he never had to move, but he can just take a point, flip it to him, and then you can't flip it to you until the end of your.
That is very strong.
So that's super cool, but I also feel like he would probably die pretty quick. I never really looked at he's got 5 and 5 for defense, so it's not horrible.
What's the other side? He has 2 sides. Is it better? I'm assuming it's better.
Nope, 5 and 5. He can cancel crits on one side. He can crit to hits on the other. So
It's decent.
he's actually
It's
pretty
decent.
defendable.
Yeah,
So
it's
I feel like with a good pairing, he could probably do some work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
all in all, it was fine. Without the ability to shove stuff easily.
I brought Obi to show off Obi because I haven't really got to show him off the channel. And then what did he do besides stay on that point? Which I feel like every time I bring Obi, I get stuck just holding a point, which is what happens sometimes when you need to hold the points. Unfortunately, I don't think he's bad by any means, guys. I don't think Luke is great either. He's a 7-3.
7-3 is kind of rough.
It's just 7-3. He's got lower force than Ahsoka, lower squadron than Ahsoka. Then like. And Trin the Jedi lets you refresh the force really nice, but I hate how you only extra movement has to be at the start of your turn, so you can't jump when you need it.
Yeah, it's kind of rough sometimes.
So he's not bad. I mean, he has his moments. He has some cool tricks. I just definitely think Kanan had a...
Yeah. There's quite a few
better.
characters in this game that kind of feel hard to not go with.
Yeah. I think Luke would be better if and when the Rebels get some more 3-cost supports. Because right now it's really R2 and Lando, which they're not bad. They're decent for 3 points. But
I mean, there's not
Cloud
really
City
any...
is kind of...
Yeah. I mean, my snowtroopers are 3 costs, and they don't do anything exciting.
They're better than the Cloud City people.
Yeah, that's true. I think the bounty hunters are 3 costs, aren't they? Like the basic bounty hunters.
Yeah.
So
I want someone in the Rebel tag, okay, without having to spin force.
I was gonna say you could give them.
Once we, at the time of filming this, I don't know if it's already come out or if we just missed it. But I don't think we've seen the box contents for the Cassian, the cards yet, so I don't know what cost his supports are.
What's with all those people that got the Cassian box and nobody posted the cards? How rude.
I'm sure someone did. We probably just didn't see it now that you say
That could be it. And hopefully you're typing your angry comments in this comment below. Supporting the algorithm, guys. I appreciate it.
What's our keyword? We never came up with a keyword tonight.
I don't know. You make it up because it hurt me to just play this game.
I think it's Fulcrum. I'm just going to go Fulcrum.
Just rude.
The myth, the legend herself. Put that in the comments to get double entries into all the big 10,000K sub giveaway we have going on. Thank you guys so much for watching this point. If you want to support us, make sure you subscribe and share the video. If you want to support us more, there's Patreon, there's YouTube memberships, and our merch store is linked below. At the time of posting this, any purchase you do in merch or any YouTube membership or Patreon is all extra entries. Whatever you spend dollar per wise get you extra entries into the giveaways as well. Until next time, thank you so much.
Bye.